They're looking at AI agents through the PEACE framework. This framework helps break down the fundamental structure of intelligent agents into four key components: performance measures, environment, actuators, and sensors. An AI agent is a system that perceives its environment through sensors and acts upon it through actuators to achieve specific goals. It's essentially an autonomous entity that can observe the world around it, make decisions based on what it sees, and take actions to influence its environment. They use the PEACE framework to understand an agent's components. This framework consists of four key elements: performance, which defines how success is measured and what criteria determine good performance; the environment, which is the world the agent operates in, including its conditions and constraints; the actuators, which are the tools or mechanisms that allow the agent to act and influence its world; and the sensors, which are the input mechanisms that gather information from the environment, enabling the agent to perceive its surroundings. They use performance measures to define what constitutes success for an AI agent, providing objective criteria to evaluate how well it achieves its goals. These measures include quantifiable metrics, such as accuracy, speed, cost, or efficiency, which can be numerically evaluated. The metrics are goal-oriented, directly related to the agent's primary objective and desired outcomes in its specific domain. And they're context-dependent, varying based on the application. For example, a chess agent measures wins, while a cleaning robot's metrics might be different. They identify four key types of environments. First, there's the distinction between observable and partially observable environments. Can the agent see the complete state or just parts of it? Then, there's the question of whether outcomes are deterministic or stochastic. Are they predictable or do they involve uncertainty? Environments can also be static or dynamic. Do they change while the agent is thinking, or remain constant? And finally, they can be discrete or continuous. Are there a limited number of distinct states and actions, or infinite possibilities? They have what are called actuators, which are essentially the agent's actions. These come in two forms: physical and software. Physical actuators include things like motors for movement, robotic arms for manipulation, speakers for audio output, and displays for visual communication. On the software side, actuators encompass database updates, network communications, file system operations, and user interface changes. Basically, actuators are the output mechanisms that allow an agent to influence and modify its environment through various types of actions. So, let's talk about sensors and how they help us perceive the world. When it comes to understanding our environment, there are several types of sensors that play a crucial role. First, we have visual sensors, which include cameras, infrared detectors, and optical sensors. These tools capture visual information about the environment's state and objects. Next up are audio sensors, such as microphones and sound detectors. They process acoustic information, speech, and environmental audio cues. Then, there are touch and proximity sensors, which comprise pressure sensors, touch screens, and proximity detectors. These provide tactile and spatial awareness. Lastly, we have digital inputs, which involve network data, database queries, user inputs, and other digital information streams from software systems. These four types of sensors work together to help us gather a wide range of data about the world around us. They're taking a closer look at a Roomba-style cleaning robot as a case study, using the PEACE framework to see how each component works together in a real-world intelligent agent. Here's the narration. When it comes to the vacuum cleaner, a PEACE analysis is conducted. In terms of performance, they look at the area cleaned per hour, battery efficiency, dirt collection amount, and obstacle avoidance success. The environment it operates in includes indoor home and office spaces, various floor types, furniture and obstacles, and changing lighting conditions. The actuators involved are drive wheels for movement, the vacuum motor and brushes, the dustbin mechanism, and status indicator lights. The sensors used include bump sensors for obstacles, dirt detection sensors, cliff sensors for stairs, and battery level monitors.